Hello and welcome to Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida for our first Detached Monday. Now we're going to be looking around the supply vault of the Transformers shop. It is a huge area of all different Transformers merchandise, but Detached Mondays are now a thing, which will be non-LEGO related uploads, which were linked to a LEGO trip. So in this video we have loads and loads of different bits and pieces to look at with regards to all toys and t-shirts and everything like that. Let me know in the comments below if you are a Transformers collector. There's lots and lots of different seasons and series available of all the different toys, so we'll have a look at all of those as we go around all of the different models as well. They've got huge amount of statues, loads of clothing, loads of different t-shirts. Now they will be linked to either the original 86 movie, some of the cartoon, and also anything relating to the Nest is in regards to the actual ride that we are in the sort of the tail end of. So you will see in a second that when we pan around and we're having a look at these huge amount of toys and everything that are on display, you will see where the queue line kicks out and it feeds everybody through the center of the shop. So the Detached Monday uploads will just be a lucky dip uploads. The next one could be Islands of Adventure, it could be Disney, it could be somewhere further afield. Like I said, it's non-LEGO related, but it is linked into one of my LEGO trips that I've done. I just thought it'd be quite nice to share all these different bits and pieces with you, so at least now we can get onto a regular upload schedule. So it'll be every Monday for the foreseeable future, and we'll just see how we get on with everything. But you can see the huge amount of selection that you've got. So they're the Bumblebee ones. Now this I do believe is the Universal exclusive, because that is the paint work and the different paint deco that is on that figure. And then you can come down, you can see there's the Bumblebee range as well. So all of those are linked in for the Bumblebee. Then you have got the Prime from the Nest. This is then the Transformers 86 the movie. This Bumblebee is available to purchase if you have a lot of loose change, because I would imagine that would be very, very expensive. We will have a good look at all of those as well as we go around. They've got them in all the cabinets on the outside. So again, depending on what range you want to collect, to what price point you want to be collecting for, you are spoilt for choice with all the different bits and pieces that you can get. Now as we go up and down every single aisle, these are completely different aisles that we are looking at. It's just that they have a huge selection of absolutely everything, including all the different t-shirts as well. So if you're a t-shirt fan or a hoodie fan, let me know in the comments below. Now, the army of people that are coming out to the right-hand side, they are the ones that have just got off the next part of the ride. So they will continuously be spat through and fed through the shop. Now, they will either get fed to the newest items out at the current time will be the Transformers Legacy, which is this purple different bits and pieces just here. Now depending on which exit you go out of, you will then have a look at all of the merchandise for the Nest, which we will see towards the end of this video, and then you can get all the matching t-shirts and everything that everybody was wearing within the actual ride. And you also do have some higher end toys available if you are a high-end sort of adult collector. Like I said, you are spoilt for choice with regards to those, and if you want to get your hands on the Bumblebee, you obviously can do as well if you have plenty of loose change available. But there were some very, very big photo opportunities on the inside, and the massive Optimus Prime that is on the outside of this Nest building was ridiculously impressive as well. So you can see they've got a huge selection of absolutely everything. I would imagine you would struggle to get these anywhere else bar here, because it seems to be that they sit on the stock in a lot of the Universal stores, obviously a lot longer than they would do with, for example, like our local toy shops and maybe the local American toy shops as well, like the Walmarts and things. So it's very much like the Lego stores, I would imagine, where they have a larger selection for longer, whereas the other shops rotate them around. But you can see you've got Series 83, you've got 86, you've got the movie bits and pieces within there. That is another different aisle that we are panning up and down. You've got the smaller figures to the left and to the right. Now with regards to the t-shirts, I have picked one up a couple of years back and it's still washing and fitting absolutely fine. So the quality of the clothing that I picked up a few years back from this exact store has done me very, very well indeed. So if you are thinking of getting yourself some sort of merchandise, you are spoilt for choice with regards to where you can get it from. You can either get it from any of the affiliated shops to what area that you're in, or you can get it from the massive Universal Studios shop if you wanted to, from the City Walk, for example. Now in this playlist, even though this is the first Detached Monday upload, there are videos prior to this in the Universal/Disney upload, and in brackets it will be now called Detached Mondays as well. So if you want to see any more sort of other theme park videos from Universal and Disney, they are already in and available within that playlist. You can hunt them down if you want to. The Harry Potter one is extremely impressive. That was a video that went up before this one. As we take a look at all the different primes, the hats, and the next selection of toys that we're about to have a look at, there is a new range that I've never seen before called Metal Earth. Now if you're a collector of these things, and please let me know in the comments below what started you off on them and where you got them from, because I think they look look extremely effective, and it would look amazing with lights behind them and lights reflecting off them. So I can see why they could be very, very addictive very quickly, but I have never seen them anywhere apart from in here, and then a much larger selection and collection of them built up in the main Universal store. So I think as we pan around in a second, which is just here, these are all of them. So you can see them built up in there. They look absolutely fantastic. I think the reflection of them all would be brilliant with a bit of LED lighting behind them. And then you got they're just called Metal Earth. They have a full range of all of them. In some of the other shops, videos that will be uploaded at a later date, we do look at a better look at them with regards to price point and the ones that are made up. But you can see by the looks of it, they've just got the five different ones there, I think, to pick from. And then up above, you might have a bit of a movie strip selection, and then we've got again just a large selection of currently what I do believe is obviously all the Bumblebee stuff. Be very, very interesting when the new film comes out if they then replace some of the Bumblebee bits and pieces with the newer film, because Bumblebee does play a big part in the Nest bit, which is their sort of show slash film that you get put round on. And again, the queue line of that is outstanding, and the building is ridiculous as well. So you've got your mint on card. If you are a collector of these, you have a huge selection of these. These are still yet to go plastic free. It'll be very, very interesting to see what happens if they do keep them like this. So if you wanted to get yourself a full collection of them all, you could just pick one up of each and then plonk them on your wall, and your job is a good one, because you have all the main heroes and villains all in one hit, and then they'll be easy enough to bring back with you. And then you've got the much, much smaller scale bits and pieces as well. You've got, again, just all the characters from the different films and the Nest as well. As we pan around, you've got different ones to pick from. Everywhere you look, you have something in a different scale and just a different season and series as well. This place is absolutely ransacked full. Just very, very lucky that I happened to time it when I did just walking around here, because on the later on within the week, when I just came in and just sort of having a look around without the camera, it was extremely busy. But we are now looking at all the bits and pieces from the Nest. So this is their ride. So if you are wondering what all of this is, all of the different camo bits and pieces, and if you like the look of it, you can now dress up exactly how the people would do within the sort of video tutorials and the bits and pieces that you see on the ride. And you can see that you can design your own bits and pieces if you want to, and then you can just go full-fledged if you wanted to as a Nest officer as well. And they have all the different pins and keyrings, which they have for every single line in every single shop in all of their shops dotted around the park. So if you are wondering what I'm going on about, Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure all next door to each other, and they are split into different zones and different lands. Now each land has its own theming. We are currently obviously in the Transformers section, so everything is Transformer based. But the video that I said that got uploaded before this, which is the Harry Potter, all of this would then just be Harry Potter related with regards to the volume of keyrings, lanyards and t-shirts, clothes, everything like that. So if there is a license that Universal do at one of these theme parks, you are going to be spoiled with regards to the different bits and pieces that you can pick up if you are a keyring collector, if you are any sort of fridge magnet, anything and everything they have thought of that you can pick up and purchase with that logo on. So again, all different types of Transformers stuff there. There'll be your magnets and just anything and everything Transformers related. But if you went to a different part of the park, it would be like for either Harry Potter, or you've got Jurassic Park, you've got Men in Black, so on and so forth. So keep your eyes peeled for the rest of the uploads that will be coming up, because there are lots and lots of them available. Now I do believe what we're going to do is, once we've had a look at these keyrings, we'll have a look then at some much more expensive models before we start to run out of time. So guys, as we are running out of time, if you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff, that'd be absolutely fantastic. As we start to take a look at the more expensive models, I do believe these are like the 450, 250 price point. So $440 for the big dino. And then underneath that you'll have Prime. He retails at $295. Then you've got some signed artwork. And then underneath that is 150, and then you've got the Camaro as well. These are just on a smaller scale. When you go into the main Universal area and the throwback section, they have even more of these things available. Guys, that is it. I am done. I'm going to leave you the last couple of these with the price point of the $400. But as always, thank you very much for watching the first ever Detached Monday. You guys take care, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Ta-da.